Starting today and lasting all week, you'll be seeing what's called the Key States Initiative, driving through the streets of Cedar Rapids. You may also see it flying overhead. The Key States Initiative is the work of the Center for Bioethical Reform, an anti-abortion group based in California. Live this morning from downtown Cedar Rapids is Stephanie Gray, spokesperson for the Center for Bioethical Reform. Also joining us, Karen Cubby, director of the Emma Goldman Clinic in Iowa City. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Good morning.
Stephanie, let's start with you. Exactly what will Eastern Iowans see in Cedar Rapids this week?
Well, we'll be driving very large trucks with abortion photos on the sides that will show people the dismembered bodies of early aborted babies at 8, 9, 10, 11 weeks, showing babies' hands, feet, legs that have been dismembered as a result of first trimester abortion.
And these are fairly large murals, am I right?
That's correct. They're about 10 by 20 feet.
Full color, how many trucks are we talking about now, Stephanie?
Well, we don't disclose the exact number, but throughout Iowa there's a minimum of a handful.
Right. And you also have a tow banner that will be behind an airplane, I guess, encircling the city. Is that right?
That's correct. We have a plane that will be flying on every day we have good weather, and the banner will be 30 by 100 feet, and it will also show the graphic reality of what's happening 4,000 times each day behind the closed doors of abortion clinics.
What's the purpose? I mean, I know you have a message, a very strong message, but why the timing? Why now?
Well, the purpose is to prick the conscience of the American people, but because this is an election year, we were going to swing states where we know candidates will be spending the most of their time in order to encourage Americans to raise the abortion issue in this election as one of importance, to initiate a dialogue and a debate, and we want that debate to occur with the backdrop of the reality of abortion.
Karen Cubby is a well-known civic leader in Johnson County and Iowa City, director of the Emma Goldman Clinic. Karen, I'd just like to get your response this morning.
Yes, although this organization thinks that their large and extreme pictures are going to create some dialogue in the community, as soon as the pictures are up, they're leaving. And one of the interesting things is that their website says they're going to states that are, quote, where ignorance runs high, and they're talking about Iowa, and this is a place where we really believe in deeper political and community discourse, and just having these extreme pictures without that community education that people who are involved in abortion provision are involved in every day, it's really a tactic that doesn't work here in Iowa. We're not an ignorant people.
Stephanie, one other thing I'd like to bring up before we take a break and return to this conversation a little bit later on this morning. What about focusing on children? Are these images aren't they too graphic for children to see?
Well, we're not specifically targeting children, but we are more concerned about the lives of 4,000 children which are being ended every day by abortion clinics throughout the country, including Emma Goldman's clinic, the Emma Goldman Clinic rather. And there's a lot of ignorance, not in Iowa specifically, but throughout the United States. And when we say ignorance, we mean ignorance about who that baby is and what abortion does to the baby. And we want to educate Americans at large about what's going on, so they can see the truth for themselves.
We will continue this conversation throughout the morning. Thank you, Stephanie Gray and Karen Cubby from the Emma Goldman Clinic. We'll return to this conversation a little bit later on this morning. We thank you both for joining us this morning. And we'll be back. It's 5:23.